I'm shojolove, and today we're going to be talking about trash. Last week in my Seeing Sideways class, we watched a movie called Wasteland. It's a movie about an artist who goes down to Garmacho in South America, and he lives for like a year or two in a city that's surrounded by garbage. It's a city out of a landfill, and they have like these pickers who go in and they like pick up recycled bottles and stuff like that. And they would very much like it if you recycled your bottles, by the way. Your bottles and your cans and such. I mean, just saying. Anyway, so she asked us to bring in 3 pieces of trash. I brought in a toilet paper roll, a Coke tab, and a CD. Now, this CD wasn't actually part of my trash. What was the trash was the sound file on it. At the time, we had no idea what we were going to do with the trash, so I figured, something tangible and something you can listen to. And the audio was of me accidentally knocking my Coke over, and then me like trying to clean it up out of the carpet. There's no stain now, gratefully. I caught it beforehand, but still, it was I had no intention of making it. But right before I dragged it into the recycle bin, I was like, why don't I just use this for class? I did. Anyway, so I brought in my 3 pieces of trash, and pretty much right at the beginning of class, she finally decided what she was going to do with it. She was going to split us up into 3 groups, and we were supposed to make something out of the trash that was in 1996 style, and the message was to say no to happiness. She was picking random words out of Wikipedia, and this is what happened. Something to say no to. Happiness. Oh my gosh. This particular project was... I don't want to be mean. This is not a project that was best for me. Project felt like it was busy work. To go out and figure something out, and that's a lot of the class. Was to, break away from the mundane process of making things and to actually examine the process and, just kind of do it again and break it down and build it back up. But not today. Today was... I didn't like that at all. It's just the assignment. We could have found something better to do with the garbage. I personally would like to examine people's garbage. I mean, I know that's been done to death, but it would have been a lot better than our particular project, which we turned out we made a frowny face out of the trash. I'm not saying it was a bad idea. I don't blame a group or anything. We had no idea what we were gonna do, but I don't know. It just wasn't a good day for anybody, I don't think. And so for our next assignment, we still got the secret thing, which she says we can lie about it. Yeah, here's the fun thing. Even though she strongly suggested that the trash would be based out of 1996 and no to happiness, she never said it was a hard found rule. It was a suggestion. Which I have to be honest, she did say that, but it didn't feel that way. When you have a teacher and they're like, you could not do, an extra page. And then you feel like you really do have to do that extra page because you'll get docked for it. I didn't say you had to. Yeah, you did. You had an air about you. You had the look on your face. We saw it. We had to do that. You made us do that. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. She said we had the option, here's the extreme option, of saying no to the assignment and then doing something else because we don't agree with the assignment. And she will reward us for the effort. I am so set in the concrete ways of all the other classes that I just do not believe this option is available, even though she clearly said 1,000 times that this option is available. I don't believe you. It's too good to be true. You're gonna dock me for this. You're gonna dock me for not doing the assignment. I mean, what are you gonna do? Give me the 0 on the assignment and then give me extra credit? And how much are we gonna rate this extra credit? She said she'll give points for the effort. I think that class should really start off with a trust exercise because she's saying a lot of things that, I'm used to teachers saying unorthodox things, but she seems to be asking for a lot of trust. A lot of trust. Which that class honestly needs. It needs a trust exercise. It demands a lot. But going forward from there, the other classes, my teacher saw my photosynthesis project and he was like, bing! I still have to record the audio for it. So as soon as Billy gets home, I'll grab him and we can start recording the audio. I'll make up a script. And now I'm animating this 3D ball in Maya. It's going pretty well. I don't know. I seem to be having trouble with teachers. It's silly. Because they're not bad people. I'm not against them at all. And they seem like really cool people. But this particular teacher wants me to deform the ball in a way where it kind of like, instead of this, he wants me to make it like that. So it looks like it's actually, going somewhere. And squash and stretch I'm not against. But the particular way he wants me to squash and stretch it, he wants me to like squish it forward. I don't know if I can explain this right. But when he did that, I saw his example and it looked like a goo ball. And I don't want to do a goo ball. I don't want to do a bouncing ball because it is a bouncing ball project. I understand if the ball should have its own, life because the ball is bouncing itself through a flaming hoop. But I just don't like the way he's bouncing it because it's not a ball anymore. It's a goo ball. And when a ball bounces like the way he wanted it to bounce, it doesn't rest like a normal ball. It doesn't rest like a rubber ball. It rests like a pile of goo. And this is not a goo assignment. This is a bouncing ball assignment. So I'm going to keep it the way I can. He wants a deformer in there, so I'm going to try to throw in a deformer and not deform anything. See how that one goes. And I actually put in my own PNG in there too. So the ball has my own piece of art that I did like a couple years ago on it. Well, I'm going to sign off. This is Shojolove, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ha ha! Subscribe.